Lately, I can't seem to relate to any of my friends, and that breaks my heart. Social media got full of Oscar talk, and that just made me tired. I want this year to end, and it just started. Film seemed to take a turn against me, too. Point of fact, everything did. My cousin died of cancer, left a wonderful family behind. Then I got sick, spent a day puking and sleeping, rattling with fever out to punish me for being just so prepared for tragedy. I coughed so much I broke a blood vessel in my eye, and then my nose started bleeding. I don't like admitting when I'm at my most fragile, because it doesn't feel dignified for some reason. And that was how I felt. I wanted to read about film, do something to take my mind off of everything. But the discourse had left me behind. I didn't want to read what anyone seemed to want to write. It happens from time to time. I was sick of the machinery of criticism. There was nothing about what a camera does. It was all about what films say about our moment in time. And I hate this moment in time. I hate the present so badly I wish I could do it some harm. To let the indifference of time know what it does to each living thing it passes. Most of the new films I was watching were just about us, right now. And I didn't want to be there. I did this one to myself, I admit, but one morning while I was opening up the bar I work at, I put on 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri on the TVs. I remembered liking it when I watched it a few months ago, and I just wanted to make sure I wasn't wrong. And I was enjoying the town's Van Zandt, the editing, bits of dialogue, while I was sweeping the joint up getting ready to open. And then Woody Harrelson puked blood all over Frances McDormand, and I started crying, and I couldn't get myself to stop.
GR, how about when... I didn't mean to.
I know.
It was an accident.
I know, baby. It's blood. I'm gonna go get somebody. Hey!
I thought about this line from Lincoln while I was trying to compose myself before a customer walked in and caught me or something.
I think we choose to be born.
I don't suppose so.
Or we fitted to the times we're born into.
Well, I don't know about myself. You may be. Sir, fitted.
Wesley Morris said something similar, I think. That art doesn't pick its moment, but a moment picks a movie. 2017 wanted 3 billboards, but I don't think it's for 2017. Certainly didn't seem to help things. McDonough, the playwright, knew that. It's supposed to be here at least a few decades from now. But then again, so are a few of the people in your life. I should have turned the movie off, but I didn't. And then Harrelson reads this letter, and I thought of Sarah and Moses and Stella in Colorado. I knew I'd have to look them in the eyes in the memorial in a few days. See my cousin's son for the first time after I'd seen him alive for the last.
No, this is a case, in some senses, of bravery. Not the bravery of facing a bullet down. The next few months of pain would be far harder than that small flash. No, it's the bravery of weighing up the next few months of still being with you, still waking up with you, of playing with the kids, against the next few months of seeing in your eyes how much my pain is killing you, how my weakened body as it ebbs away and you tend to it, are your final and lasting memories of me. I won't have that. Your final memories of me will be us at the riverside in that dumb fishing game, which I think they cheated at, and me inside of you and you on top of me, and barely a fleeting thought of the darkness yet to come. That was the best, Ann. A whole day of not thinking about it. Dwell on this day, baby, because it was the best day of my life. Kiss the girls for me, and know that I've always loved you, and maybe I'll see you again if there's another place. And if there ain't, well, it's been heaven knowing you. Your boy.
Maybe that was the fever's purpose. to get me used to being doubled over in pain because of something I couldn't control. There'd been a school shooting just a few days ago. Everyone I knew seemed to be losing friends, family, pets, and heroes, and it had been just over a year since the election. We were all grieving. This scene was the one I'd liked best when I watched the movie the first time. I knew that glazed-over stare. I knew that strange, stilted walk, the look in Sam Rockwell's eye as he tries to hide with sunglasses. The zombie-like drive, newly animated by purpose beyond your body's routines and ambitions. He marches to do all he can in the wake of loss. He doesn't know how to process his feelings, so he just breaks what's closest because he thinks it might mean something. That's always what I want to do when I lose things. People, friends, arguments, possessions, progress. I'm a bad loser. But I never do any violence to anyone. I like to think it was because I was raised right, but I'm also far too scared to ever hurt anyone that way. Life is already so mean.
Must be put down, and it touches the soldier.
What the hell's going on?
He hears his master's voice. His life is calm. Soldier boy, the speaker's bleeding.
Where are you going, boy?
Fucking me! What the fuck are you?
Shut up.
Like the lady, sirens call. Sweet soldier, quiet.
See, Red, I got issues with white folks, too.
And he hears his master's voice.
What are you looking at?
Grief doesn't solve anyone's problems. Doesn't erase old hatreds. I think the film knows that. Just lets us know that we're not alone in feeling like we've lost someone because it happens to every conscious thing. But we are alone because everyone leaves us until we go too. We're all survivors until we're not. The film rests a blanket of grief over two dumb, violent souls and lets us realize that they're the same hapless, angry dimwit trying to shake the world until some measure of justice falls out. They decide to kill someone to wrest back control from the universe. They know their mission's doomed to fail because there's no way to get control. You have 1 acre of life you get any say in, and the rest's out of your hands. Everyone loses, so everyone's lost. That alone makes these two disparate, angry crackers the same. We want to thrash around and make other people hurt so they get what we feel, but everyone already knows, or they will soon enough. And that loss is in all of us. So you keep going. Or as Sam Peckinpah put it in The Wild Bunch.
You want to come along? It ain't like it used to be, but it'll do.
I don't know if I could watch this movie again, but I got 2 good viewings out of it. That's more than a lot of movies give.